is up? We got another team trying to play party pooper. The Arizona Cardinals, 6-10. I don't know if Josh Long's in here, but I'll tell you what. He asked me for my picks today. I went Trey McBride and I went Ladd McConkey. McBride finally did get one of his receiving touchdowns. Had a rushing this year, maybe two. I think this is his first receiving touchdown of the year. He was about to set a record, I think, for most catches or most yards by a tight end without having a receiving touchdown in a season. I don't know, man. How's everyone doing? If you watched the Bengals-Broncos game today, you're like, the NFL says you're welcome because that was one of the coolest games. Although really some really bad moments of football. It had a playoff vibe to that game. If you watched it, it had such a level of intensity. But the overtime, the Broncos literally handed them the game. They had so many opportunities. You know, they did steal it to take it to overtime. But, dude, it was just one of those games. It was just wild. But, listen, championship week, do you have them in a league? So, listen, this is what's crazy. So, I know it's exciting for the Bengals fans and for the Bengals. But if you haven't been following the situation, here's the deal. Broncos still need to lose to the Chiefs next week. I highly doubt the Chiefs will be playing their starters. A lot of them are banged up. They have 0 to gain by winning that. 0 to gain, 0 to lose. Nothing can change with the Kansas City Chiefs by playing their players in that game next week. Maybe keep them fresh, but 1 week off at this point in the season, since they haven't had their bye week in a while, dude, there's not a lot for them to play for. I would be shocked if we saw Mahomes, Kelsey, Pacheco. We might see some of the defensive guys. We might see some offensive players, but I highly doubt that we'll see the starters. So Broncos would still have to lose to the Chiefs backups. Then on top of that, the Bengals have to beat the Steelers, which Jamie says isn't going to happen. I tend to feel a different way about that game. But then also the Colts are going to have to lose to either the Browns or the Jets, and or Miami would have to lose to either the they got the Browns and the Jets. The Colts got the Jags and the Giants. Giants and Jags. That's how it is. Colts have to lose to the Giants or the Jags. There's just a lot going on for them to have a shot. But hey, who knows? Who knows? Definitely. I mean, we've seen crazier endings to the season, but you know it's weird. The AFC 5 spots are locked up. We got all 3 of the division winners locked up, and guaranteed that the AFC North is going to have a division and a wild card in there. The Ravens are in, and the Steelers in. It's just who wins the division, who's the wild card. The NFC is a little bit different. The NFC West is open. The NFC North is open. The NFC East, the Commanders are most likely going to get in, but could still lose their spot. You know, barring if they lose 2 games, they're kind of in a Broncos situation. They have to lose both. If they win, they're in, kind of thing. So a lot to play for yet. Crazy football. Love this time of year. Thank you guys for being in here. I'm sure you knew all that, but I love to go over that. I love football. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Jamie. The Miami either has to lose to the Browns or the Jets. One of those teams, which I don't know if that's going to happen. And that's crazy. We could see the Colts in there. We could see the Dolphins in there. We could see the Broncos. Broncos could have just tied in overtime. Real quick, this is the craziest thing. All they had to do was get a first down. And I don't care either way. I'm not trying to talk about it like this isn't against you Bengals. I'm just looking at Sean Payton calling himself one of the, regards himself, and a lot of people regard him as one of the, what is the odds of 7 teams making the playoff? Oh, I got what you're saying there. But yeah, all they had to do was go. If they would have went and tied in overtime, they're in. That's it. It was just they couldn't lose the game. So we'll see next week. So listen, to update this, you guys are 3 for 3 going into today's game. All right, you hit Kansas City, you hit Baltimore, you hit Seattle. You also hit Chargers by a landslide. Wasn't a really good game at all. Then the Denver-Cincinnati's your first loss. Y'all had Denver by 64%. It was close. And now you have Rams at 100%. Let's see where you're at. I gave you guys a chance to vote on this. We have 12 votes. We're going to close it. Jags at 58%. The home team. All right. This is a big game for Start a pool. This is a big game for Bengals fans. I know who they're going to vote, who they want to win, but who wins this? Dolphins or Browns? The Browns are like in complete looking 2 years ahead mode. They completely restructured Deshaun Watson's deal to pretty much give him all his money like right away, is my understanding. I didn't really read through it, but that's what it looks like. Myles Garrett told them, if you guys don't have a plan in place to win in the near future, I'm gone. That's cool. The Bills will take him. I'm sure many other teams would too. But so I think they're trying to get Deshaun Watson paid and out of there so that it's not hitting the cap every year. Who knows? Maybe they're doing that because their plans with their record is to – their plans could be to draft a QB this year, right? The QB of the future there. It doesn't look like it's going to be DTR. You know what I mean? I almost said Deshaun Kaiser. It doesn't look like it's going to be Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He hasn't been able to do much. I don't know who's throwing with him now. Oh, Jameis, right? It doesn't look like Jameis is the future. So, good luck to everybody. We're going to switch to a random next time as this took a while to fill. So, we'll have an absolute random tomorrow. We do have Prison Pack Wars up, too, for baseball, if anyone's interested. Hey, speaking of him, there he is. Let's get a case hit out of Luminance. All right, we got Jonathan Brooks. Oh, dude. Chuba Hubbard on if you had him in your lineup, he is take him out. He is done for the season. On the IR, there's a Marvin Harrison Jr. Do we have a case hit coming? There's the Garrett, Waddle, Metcalf, Fusion, Kenneth Walker, and a George Pickens out of 50 going out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jamie Hitman Hunter. He loves him some Pickens. I haven't watched much of this game on today. Oh, we got one! Jordan Love, Luminosity. I do believe, I'm going to double check. Yeah, I'll mag that up. That's a case hit of Jordan Love, Luminosity. That'll play. I said let's get a case hit. We got one. I know you like to think that Russell Wilson will be the downfall of that team, and although lately it does look like offensively he's been a lot of the problems, but you got to blame Tomlin for that, right? Fields is doing well. They pulled him to play to Wilson. So if you don't like Wilson, you can't like Fields either. Would you agree with that state? Or, I mean, if you don't like Wilson, you can't like Tomlin either. Because he's the one that put Wilson in there. So if you're not a Wilson fan, Jamie, you can't like the coach either for making that choice. Second, Pickens' attitude is about as damaging as anything on that team. But he's a good player. There's no doubt about it. There we go. Who has Green Bay? Joseph Pereira. Nice card, dude. Didn't you hit a 101 yesterday, too? Yeah, you did. Pereira. Where's my Christmas card, man? Nate Wiggins out of 350. What's false? Tomlin put Russell Wilson in there, correct? So I'm not sure how you can be like Tomlin's a great coach. Wilson sucks. Well, guess what? All the coach has to do is say, Wilson, you're no longer starting. Or Wilson, we're going to keep rolling with Fields. So, I mean, it's true. Trey Benson. Christian McCaffrey. There's a DJ Moore unforgettable. He has been anything but this year. He has been very forgettable. Olave at a 150. And look at that. Was this the one where the Chargers sat there? Yeah, they went to mini. I even said, no one's going to grab McConkey. 2 touchdowns today. He was having a game, and I even stopped and went in and said, oh, we got double autographs in this. Oh, and a Bowers. Whoa, what a pack. Jaheim Bell out of 25 for the Patriots, Jason Mello. You continue to hit. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You can't like. Here's a Bowers out of one. What a pack. Bowers out of 150 for the Raiders. That's going to go out to Matt Menser. Was that a part of the minis too? No, they were picked up. And Olave at a 150, but that McConkey, nice card. This is a good box. McConkey at a 100. We had the case hit, an extra auto there. Let's keep it going. Drake May going out to the Pats. He made some stupid moves today. Got sacked twice on 4th downs, where you'd be better off chucking it up and getting intercepted than getting sacked on 4th down. Dynamic Marvin Harrison Jr. How about a Jared Goff out of 150 to the Lions fans? And Stephon Diggs to the Texans. Yes, he's in a Bills uni. No, although I saw this argument on a page where there are groups that say it goes on licensed product, it goes to the uniform. I'm like, but it says Houston Texans. It shows Houston Texans. They're like, no, he's in a Bills uniform. I'm like, not my pig, not my farm. You can love it who you want. You're right. We don't expect you to make any sense, Jamie. That was silly for me to assume that your fandom would ever make any sense. You're the wild card of fanhood. Love is love. You're absolutely right, JB. If you want to be a cat and piss in a litter box, you're allowed to do that apparently too. So I'm definitely not going to tell you can't love Tomlin and hate Russ. You're a fanatic, all right. Erratic fanatic. Xavier Worthy, that guy's good. I'm still all right. We didn't draft him. Dalton Kincaid, Njoku, Josh Jacobs, Fred Warner. How about out of 100? Not playing this week. Oh, dude, nice card. I looked ahead. Anthony Richardson out of 100. Let's skip to this Keon Coleman out of 75 for Buffalo. Peter Burris. There you go. Nice card. Listen, can we say this product is underrated? So one box and look what we came out with. I'm going to show you in a minute. And we're not done, but I'm going to do a recap. Oh, look at this 101. There we go. Darius Robinson. Sheesh. What a box. Arizona Cardinals. Jimmy on the mini. I believe that was a mini spot. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to check my thing right here. Yep. For $5, Jimmy Swanson bought 2 spots. So for $10, Jimmy got the Darius Robinson 101 and a Lad McConkey out of 100 auto. Boom, baby. That'll play. Are you talking about Luminance? I would agree. Because the first year I was like, man, I like the idea of this product. I like the on-card. I like the different color ink. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to get it in here. It's like a long cut. What did I do with this? It's like a long cut, so we're not going to get that in. But we will still top load it up and sticker it for you, all right? The 101 looks nice on here. We'll still sticker it up for you, Arizona Jimmy Swanson. Yeah, it definitely has. So yeah, the first year they did the all like black and white sticker autographs. Every card for the autographs are black and white. The base cards looked cool, and the on card looked cool. But ever since then, they added some case hits. I hate putting stickers on the top loaders. They're very hard to get on correctly. I may try to get it in a top loader. That sticker is not great. That's all right. I'll fix it up then. I'll get you fixed up. I'll see if I can get it in a 130 where it fits nicely. But all right, real quick, I want to go over this. This is one box. So besides the base, we got some rookies, the Worthy, some cool inserts, the Harrison. Then we also had the Richardson out of 100, the Coleman, the May, another Harrison. Of course, the Goff out of 150, Olave to 150, Bowers to 150, Pickens to 50. And then the McConkey, the case hit Jordan Love. We'll do a full recap. The 101, the out of 25, the digs. That's all out of one box. We got to stop sleeping on certain products. And that's my point of that. Like, we're so eager to jump to the next one. And what I see people paying for Prism right now, and I think my issue with it is that it's not that it's not nice, but like, I've seen Bo Nix cards. I mean, we pulled the one out of 180. They should... I know they're just numbered cards, but that's what you're chasing. There are no Knicks autographs. There are no Jaden Daniels autographs. There's no Drake May autographs. There's Michael Penix, right? But if that's what you're chasing, the numbered cards, they should be selling for more for the amount people are paying. Yeah, it was a 6 sticker is probably being generous, Jamie. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We got Kenneth Walker. You ready, Slam? Brandon Aubrey. And here we go. Out of 25, Xavier Leggett. Out of 25. This is a 5 out of 25. Xavier Leggett. Going out to Carolina. That's going to be Don Wiley. Nice short print. I do have a card show coming up this weekend I'm setting up at. Pretty excited to try that out. I haven't done one in a while. Or a glass, a Kaboom or a glass. How about a Roma Dunze at a $2.99? It's a hot break. Going out to Chicago Bears. McGinn, you got one. I saw he's doing sponsorship, or he's got a contract with Microsoft and their new like AI assistant. How do you do a Leaf Big Names rookie break? Like, are you just mean like a Leaf break? I can set one up for tomorrow. There's no way we'll fill one tonight. It's 10:30. Roma Dunze. It's a solid break we're having. And how about Roman Wilson? That's going to be out of $199 for Pittsburgh. Hitman, you got one to go with your pickings. The college unis are the only bummer. Yeah, but you get good pro stuff in it too. It's not like it's where it's like NT Collegiate where it's all college, or where it's like Draft Picks Prism, which we do have some of that I got to get to. It's not like it's that where, you know, did see something shiny here. Where it's all college uniforms. It still has nice pro stuff like the case hits and stuff. Aiden Hutchinson, Bijan. Are we going to have another box? Nope. Okay, Jared Verse. This one's numbered out of 350. We might have one where we have multiple hits again. Nope, this is just Luke McCaffrey out of 75. Stargazing. I'd love to do more, Don, and we could rip later or like post a second one, but it's like I just keep getting closer to the like later in the night when we fill. Terrian Arnold, it is for the Lions. You'll take it, right? It's not a glass, it's not a Kaboom, but 32 out of 50 for the Lions. Terrian Arnold. All right, we will do 2 $5 hitless credits at the end of this as well. After our recap. There's a Bijan. All right, who? Chris Jones and Jonathan Taylor. We have the Bijan numbered out of 125 going out to Atlanta. That's going to be Peter Burris. Much better year for him this year. How about Javon Baker out of 75? Jason Mello. You continue to crush it. Don, message me and let me know if you've seen different like style. Like when you say big names rookie break, I'm not really sure if that's like something different or... This is a cool looking card. Bucky Irving for the Bucks. I don't know what it's supposed to... Oh, it just says rookie behind there. Breakout rookie. 98 out of 99 going to Tampa Bay. Mike Chillum. That's your first Terrian auto? Nice, man. All right. Well, it wasn't a total wash for you then. Listen, not a bad break. Again, you know, is what it is. Absolute pretty pricey this year. But it was the Luminance box helped out a lot going that route, I think. Here's what we're going to do. Bijan out of 125. Luke McCaffrey out of 75. Richardson out of 100. Keon Coleman out of 75. Drake May. Marvin Harrison Jr. The Golf out of 150. Forgot about that slam. Olave to 150. Bowers to 150. And Pickens to 50. Just hitless credit will work for you. We had 2 swatches here. We had the, was it 1 in each box? We had 3. Up, and here's a numbered card that wasn't a hit. It's a Xavier Legette out of 25, too. All right. Then we had Bucky Irving for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Mike Chillum, 98 out of 99. We had the Stephon Diggs not numbered, and that goes to the Houston Texans, not the Buffalo Bills. And then the War Room Materials, Pittsburgh Steelers, Hitman getting that one. He wants him to get healthy. Roman Wilson. We had the Javon Baker out of 75 going out to the New England Patriots. Not going to lie, I think our Luminance box beat our Absolute box. And we had the Terry... Oh, no, we had the Doomsday. I forgot about that. Terry and Arnold for the Detroit Lions going out to Slam. Slam's a little upset his boy Golf is not getting more love in the MVP chatter. We had the Jaheim Bell for the New England Patriots out of 25 going out to Jason. We had the Nate Wiggins for the Ravens Baltimore out of 350 going out to Menser. And we had, let's see, the 101, Darius Robinson for the Arizona Cardinals. Jimmy Swanson on the $5 mini spot. Getting the 101 auto. And then the case hit, Jordan Love going out to Joseph Pereira. Luminosity, case hit Jordan Love. The Lad McConkey for the Chargers out of 100 going to Jimmy Swanson as well on that $5 mini spot. And then Rome Odunze out of 299, Chicago Bears, Matt McGinn. All right, let's do 2 $5 hit this credit. If Campbell don't win Coach of the Year, let's see. Is there anyone else? Who else would be a candidate for that? I mean, it's gotta be him, right? I mean, yes, they had a great team on paper. They've done well, but he has lost so many people to injuries. Who else would be a candidate for Coach of the Year this year? It can't be Sean Payton, right? Even like, especially after losing the night. Like, even though he took a team that wasn't supposed to do very well, it's definitely not Sean McDermott. I'll tell you that for the Bills. Who else would it be? Maybe the Vikings coach. Yeah. True. Minnesota or Detroit, yeah. Maybe it comes down to who wins that division for Coach of the Year. Browns and the Niners are going to get... Nate, you did get credit. There you go. So we got Menser, who bought a $9 mini spot and got $5 credit back anyhow. And then, Nate, you got it. The Commanders coach, possibly. All right. There's a couple of... Tomlin. Yeah, Dan Campbell's only thing is that they were projected to do well. And yes, he battled through injuries, and more than most. Yeah, I wonder. Let's look who the favorites are. NFL Coach of the Year betting odds. Is this right? So you know the favorites? Right now, it's Dan Quinn is plus 180 for Washington. Then it's It's Kevin O'Connell at 500 for the Vikings. Then Andy Reid at 550 for, obviously, the Chiefs. Jim Harbaugh plus 600, who's also tied with Dan Campbell for plus 600. And then it's Mike Tomlin at 900. Here, I'll bring it over. Mike Tomlin at 900. Sean Payton at 1,200. Jonathan Gannon at 1,400. LaFleur 22. McVay 22. This is what we're looking at here. There it is. There's your odds, ladies and gentlemen. So, and what do we got? Dolphins at 71%. We got to do a break early tomorrow so we can do these last 3 games. I mean, yeah, the Dan Quinn is a little high with Washington, and especially if they somehow don't win. Like, I think they need to win a playoff game, but they have done it with nothing. They have. They really have done it with nothing. Kevin O'Connell, I don't see Andy Reid. If Patrick Mahomes is that great, if he's like, he can have not great stats and still be, MVP, then I don't know how Andy Reid is going to, you know what I mean? Like, it's Mahomes, right? Or is it Reid? I don't know. Harbaugh and Campbell, I don't know. I can't believe Tomlin's right there. That's wild. Rookie QB with Sean Payton? That's the only one that has a rookie QB at all. Oh, Dan Quinn. Yeah, Jaden Daniels. True, rookie QB. But Sean Payton has one too. I guess that would be my issue. Sean Payton, like the Commanders and Denver are in pretty much the same spot about. Right? They each have to win a game to get in right now. And like Sean Payton's working with Bo Nix. Dan Quinn's working with a much, I would say, more talented. I know not everyone agrees, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm so sick of the MVP talk with football. I don't want to talk about season awards. They can do away with them for all I care. They're politics moves. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Prism Pack Wars is up. We can always do that tomorrow. And we'll get something thrown up early tomorrow for the games, all right? Love y'all. More football tomorrow. Go Bills. You guys have a good night.